I'm so happy to be back in Penang because I've been longing to be back here. Sometimes being far from the hustling and bustling of the city really calms your mind down, and I really needed this at this time of the month. After almost driving for 5 hours, we are so hungry. Lapar tak?
Lapar. Nak makan.
Yang satu lapar, yang kenyang.
Our first stop is of course to eat the Penang laksa, and Laksalicious has been our favorite place to eat Penang laksa. Although I might say the laksa is quite pricey, but it's worth the try, I promise. We checked in our stay, and look how amazing and beautiful the view is from behind our balcony. I used to feel a little offbeat, like I was moving through life without really knowing where I was going. But now, whether it's the sound of the waves or the scratch of my pen on paper, I feel like I'm in tune with something real, and honestly, that feels kind of nice. Maybe that's what's been missing all along, stillness. Just letting myself be, no pressure to perform, no rush to figure everything out. Just me, the ocean, my thoughts, and the space that exists in them without judgment. It's funny how writing and reading have started to feel the same way, like their own kind of tide, pulling me deeper into myself, showing me parts of me I hadn't taken the time to really see. And the more I lean into it, the more I realize I actually like who I'm becoming. And I think a big part of that, about this feeling of being settled, of actually enjoying where I am, comes from the people around me, especially my family. I used to take moments like this for granted, always looking ahead, always feeling like I needed to be somewhere else doing something more. But now I find myself holding on to them, letting them fill me up. End of day 1. Day 2 begins. The first thing we did was, of course, having breakfast at the famous Roti Canai Gemas Road, but I was too hungry to even film it. We visited the P. Ramlee house just behind the Roti Canai. It was very fun to uncover where P. Ramlee begins, his backgrounds, and we had really fun with this curator, I think, from the P. Ramlee Memorial House. It was so engaging. Then we took a visit to the USM, which is actually the alma mater of my mom and dad. Visited the museum and gallery, and surprisingly they were exhibiting Hasnul Jamal's exhibition, and it was about a tribute to his late parents, about their struggles of raising 7 kids in a small house in the olden times. Of course, as a journal junkie I am, I saw a stem and I'm in my own zone. We are now in the Penang famous road. We're gonna eat the Penang road famous laksa, but currently I am waiting for Ryan's nasi goreng because he doesn't eat anything else except for nasi goreng. I don't want to exaggerate, but I think I'm going to because this is the most delicious kway teow I've ever tasted. I have this hobby of collecting postcards and stamps of the places I've traveled to, and behind every postcards I just give myself a summary of how the trip went. Can you see how amazing and how beautiful my view right now? It is so beautiful. I wish I can just stay here and ride. I just want to stay here and be in this moment alone. I love it here so much. I wish I can have that beach house. It's amazing. When you keluar dekat belakang backyard tu, you boleh nampak terus this view. It's only been February and I think I've been enjoying my life so much. I love the peaceful, the calm, as well as the chaos sometimes. I think January was more about socializing, getting interacted with people, and February is more like a calm and peaceful month just for me to be more connected with myself. I've been doing a lot of journaling this month. I've been doing a lot of solo trips and more incoming solo trip, and I'm so excited for that. Alhamdulillah, I am so grateful for this year so far. I don't know guys, just look at this view. It's so beautiful. I'll explain to you what I'm seeing right now as I do people watching. Apart from this peaceful, beautiful scenery of the sea, and of course the chaosness of the waves hitting the stones, there's our sun that's about to set, but it's not right here. I think it's like at the Batu Ferenghi side. We are now at the Tanjung Bunga. There's one couple that's shooting their pre-wedding. There's 3 old men, Chinese old men, and I assume that they're best friends or siblings. and they're just enjoying the view. That's so adorable. They're taking pictures, selfies, like how daddies and fathers take pictures. And then there's kids playing at the beach, just waiting for the waves to hit them and screaming peacefully. And then there's a family that's doing their picnic right now. And then there's groups of teenage boys also playing. There's not many people here, and I feel like that's very calming. At this side, there's a little kid that's fishing. Yes, fishing. Knowing how to fish at a young age is quite a privilege. I mean, you guys would see living in a city, living lavishly might seem like a privilege, but you know, knowing the skills at young age and living with a very supportive family, with a very peaceful scenery, that's a privilege too. So always look inwards, not outwards. I moved under the tree. I can see so much clearer here, but it feels breezier under there. It is literally in front of the beach. It's so pretty. I'm gonna show you what's inside. As you walk in, this is the living room, and then there's one room inside. There's 2 beds inside, and then they have this game constellation. I don't know what's that. And then one bathroom here, the dining table, the kitchen. What's this? Oh, the bathroom somewhere. Huge. Mirror. I love mirrors. There's 3 rooms upstairs. Upstairs. Main bedroom. 3 beds in here. I can't show you. 2 beds in here, 2 beds in here. And then outside leads you to the balcony. With that view. That's a whole ass balcony. Like that, just the same. Went to Batu Ferringhi at night to buy dinner for my sister. End of day 2. For our last day at Penang, we just had our lunch at the Muhammad Rafi Nasi Kandar, and we head back to Kuala Lumpur. Thank you, Pulau Penang, for this lovely visit.